Hey guys, what's up? Replay here. I'm going to share with you some information I found out a couple days ago about the Call of Duty that should be coming out in November. The name of it being Call of Duty Ghosts. It's not Modern Warfare 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, because that would be redundant compared to Call of Duty 4, which would get a lot of people confused. A lot of people, like parents, have to buy the games for their kids, trying to look for it, get the wrong game, kids get mad. This information is being released from a Call of Duty developer, which is a lot better than someone just going through videos that's not even out yet and telling you some bullshit story. I'm going to have a link to their channel inside the description. Now this is branching out of the Modern Warfare series, obviously, into Ghost series. I believe. I'm not sure if it's going to come up with a new game for a new name for the next game that comes out, but from what it sounds like, it sounds pretty cool from what I'm going to tell you. The announcement is going to be around May 1st. That's going to include some details about the game. It's going to include the trailer for the game, which we all like to see. It all gets us pumped up, even though it's several months away. The campaign story is being set in the future. There's no time given, but it is going to be in the future. But the twist on that is that they have to use modern day guns during the campaign. I'm pretty sure this is going to cause us to use modern day guns inside the game as well. I'm not sure it's being like modern day as in nowadays or like World War II, Vietnam War. But it's going to be a nice little twist given instead of playing period time guns inside games that we are normally used to doing. Also included is going to be dynamic loading screens, like being more like an interactive loading screen instead of sitting down watching a timer count down from like 12 or 5 depending on what time you get inside of the game. Being like, instead of waiting there, you're going to drop out of a helicopter, propel down a helicopter, you're going to break through glass entering a building if you spawn inside a building at the very start, or like sneaking into a map if it's like right outside the map. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly how interactive it's going to be for the loading screen. If you can do something during the loading screen or it's like a little clip that you watch. But either way, it sounds a lot better than the normal we've been used to, since a lot of us have been playing since Call of Duty 4. But I'm really excited about that. Another thing that is being introduced would be sliding while shooting. Like, not sure if sliding on your knees, sliding on your butt. You'll be like a baseball player sliding to a base. I'm not sure, but there's nothing on dolphin diving, but that is something that has been said that will be inside the game. I'm not sure if dolphin diving and that will be inside the game together, because that'd be kind of redundant. I mean, we all know dolphin diving, you sprint and hold B and you dive, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing for the sliding. So I don't see why they would have both inside the game. Either way, I'd be happy to have fun. I would have fun using both of them. But on the same note, I would not want it to be something cheap, like being able to slide and then stop mid-slide in order to take out an enemy. You should be able to slide all the way through and finish it. Like, you know how you cannot shoot while dolphin diving, although all of us think that'd be badass. At the same time, it would be cheap. It would be cheaper than drop shotting. I drop shot also, but that would just be really loaded to do. You should be able to finish out the whole thing, and hoping that the shooting will not be super accurate. It's going to throw your aim off a bit, so that it's just not going to ruin the game for all the players. Another cool idea that they are putting inside the game is being able to roll while you are in prone. I'm not sure if this is like rolling on the ground like you would down a hill, being able to roll around a corner, or if it'd be like rolling into a crouching position. But that'd be very great for if you happen to dive in front of something, or slide in this case, in front of like boxes that they can shoot through, or wood that they can shoot through, and you're getting shot up, and in order to get out of the way you would have to stand up in order to move or slowly move over. But in this instance, you'll be able to roll out of the way behind like a concrete barrier, which would give you more protection than the others. Now that would help out a lot of the game, and also could throw off the enemies and thinking that you're there when you could already be gone. As well as the first two that I brought to you, there's also another. This is something that hasn't been done on the console, at least for Call of Duty before. Something peeking around corners. You could do that on PC games, but you have not been able to do that on a console game. I haven't played console, so I didn't even know that you could peek around corners. You can say what you want about that. I'm not a PC gamer really. Just play a couple games here and there, but that would be pretty cool for me. I mean, being able to instead of having to jump out and shoot and hope that you survive, you can do a little quick peek, see if someone's laying there on the corner just on the ground waiting for you to run by. I cannot tell you how many times I've lost streaks because I'm running around the corner, checking the corner, but it happens to be someone laying right in front of an obstacle that I did not check, and they're able to shoot me down and stop me from getting a pretty good kill streak that I'd been working on, or score streak in this instance. I'm very interested in seeing how all three of those all play out, especially if they play this inside MLG, for being able to slide while shooting, being able to look around corners instead of having to jump out at other pro players that already basically know that you're there, but you be able to have an advantage to peek around and just see if someone's there. It'll help a lot in objective games, because for Black Ops 2, for MLG, there's not team deathmatch, so it would come very handy inside objective games. Another idea that they are working on is more destructive environments, kind of like in Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 2, where you're able to blow up a building and be able to collapse on enemy players that could be inside there, and which would give kills for you. That would be something completely new inside Call of Duty. Something that I had a lot of fun playing when I played Battlefield. Was one of my biggest things I like to do would be blowing up buildings. It was just so much fun to do. It's something I've basically never been able to do inside a video game before. And also as well, they're trying to put in more harmful environments, like the water inside Hydro, how it can kill you. That would make things a lot trickier, but also a lot more fun. People can have a lot of fun with that. People can get really pissed off on that. I guess it really depends on your idea of how you go about approaching all of the environments around you. But if I heard correctly, they're pretty much trying to use the destructions of the environment for the campaign more than they would be for the multiplayer. But I would much rather see inside multiplayer. You play campaign once, twice, maybe 3 times, depending on if you have internet or not, really. But I would find much joy in it. I'm pretty sure a lot of other players would find much joy in it. It's like crossing Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty. Like, you pretty much play one or the other seriously, or you play one or the other just having fun. Not a lot of players play both. A lot of players debate about which ones are better. But this would, I think, will bring a whole new community to players, allowing us to pretty much to get along a lot better, depending on how it is handled, if it is put inside the game or not, for multiplayer. The harmful environments, though, like the water on Hydro or the ski lift, those are going to be inside multiplayer. I'm not sure if those are going to be inside the campaign, but if I heard correctly, that's going to be inside multiplayer most definitely, which is just going to be great. Now, the last important thing that I want to address is what console is it going to be on. There is rumors that it is supposed to launch on next generation consoles only, meaning the next Xbox that comes out, the next PlayStation that comes out, but it's going to be on PC as well, which doesn't really affect PC players compared to console players. That in order to play one of our favorite games, well, we don't know if it's a favorite, one of our favorite franchises, if I can say that, would be to buy the new Xbox or new PS4, which is going to, I think, is going to harm the sales overall, because not a lot of people can purchase another one. Not a lot of people that play this game now started back in Call of Duty 4 as a teenager, are now adults, and they can't ask for this for like Christmas or the birthday. They're not going to ask for a new Xbox or PlayStation for the birthday, so, or Christmas. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't anger me. I understand it, but at the same time, I think they should put it on both consoles, because Xbox 360 is still going to be big after the new Xbox comes out. You don't even know how the new Xbox is going to perform. From what I've heard, you're not allowed to play used games on it so far. But those are all rumors. We don't know anything about it yet. Hopefully, they're going to give us information about it on E3, so we can all make a better judgment on that. But it really, we'll see how it all goes. Now, the last thing I want to talk about with everyone is I want to talk about the gaming group that I am in. I'm in Square One Gaming, which is basically an 18 plus gaming group. I do not call it a gaming clan. There's not a bunch of tryhards inside here. We do have a competitive team, Team Liquidation, which has 2 main members right now that are very good. I'm not really doing this to find more competitive players, but you are welcome to come to the homepage of Square One Gaming and put in an application. Process isn't hard or anything, but it is a lot of fun to play with all of us. There are a couple of videos up that you can check out if you like. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. My name's Replay. Y'all have a great day.